everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Hi, my name is Kendall, and here we talk about all things makeup and all things makeup related, and today we are getting ready. So I really didn't know what I wanted to film today, and I just thought it would be kind of fun. I don't know if fun's the right word, but I thought it'd be kind of nice to just sit down and get ready for my day. I did get some new to me makeup in. None of these products that I'm trying today are new releases by any means. A lot of the stuff that I'm gonna be using today has been out for quite a while, but I have never tried it before. So I thought it'd be cool to film me getting ready, trying out all these new to me products, and we can just chat along the way and we'll see how everything goes and how I like everything. I have a lot of Milk makeup that I'm going to be using today. I have some Melt products and I have some Scott Barnes products to try. So if that seems like something you'd be interested in and you want to stick around and help me get ready for my day, spoiler alert, this is the finished look that we came up with, then please go ahead and stick around and we will get right into it. So first I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I feel like I'm the last person on planet Earth to try this. I'm so excited. I have heard nothing but good things about this primer. Oh, it's like a jelly consistency. I have an issue with my foundation really breaking apart in my chin area and around my nose. So I'm super interested to see how this works for me. It has a very unpleasant scent. It's not fragrance. It just kind of smells like the natural ingredients that are in this. I know Milk is a vegan brand, which is 10 out of 10 amazing. So I know their whole shtick is like everything is very natural and it's all like clean ingredients. So it said to let it sit on your skin for about an hour. Oh, it's like very tacky feeling. Did I say an hour? No, it said to let it sit on your skin for a minute before going in with foundation. Also, I know when I film this way, this background is not very pretty to look at, and I'm planning on getting a backdrop to go behind me so you're not looking at like a clothing rack and like my hats and stuff. I know that's not the best to look at. Next up, I'm going to go in with the Milk Blur Liquid Foundation. I got the shade Fair. It looks a little dark. I swatched it on my hand the other night and it looked very pink. I did order this because I do have a pink undertone, but this was like real pink, but we'll see. And I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. That is so liquidy. Just based on application right away, this is really nice. It's going on so smoothly and it looks so skin-like. I feel like I shade matched myself really well too. I was kind of nervous because it looks very almost red. It has a very red undertone in the bottle. Look how smoothing, like look how smooth my skin looks right now. Oh my God. Oh no! No. That's fine. That's just an expensive ass brush that just broke. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. This looks freaking fantastic. This looks so good on my skin. I know, like, I just put it on and who knows what this is gonna do in a few hours, but right away, based upon like application, this looks so good on my skin. It's so blurring. It went on so smooth and it looks like skin. Wow, I'm really impressed so far. And I'm gonna check back in later on after I film this and we'll see what it looks like in a few hours from now. So next I'm going to go in with the Milk Flex Concealer. I also got this in the shade Fair. And And I'm just going to use a beauty blender. I've heard so many good things about Milk makeup. I don't know why I've never tried them before. I feel like they're one of the most talked about vegan brands. So next up, I'm going to go in with the Milk Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. I got the translucent shade. What is that? Okay, I feel like this puff was once a circle, and in transit to getting to me, it turned into this, but I wasn't going to use that anyway. Okay, so I'm not really a big fan of this like whole sifter right here. Can I pop? Oh, I can pop it out. Hold on. Okay, so I just took the sifter out so I can get some powder on here. I do crease horribly under my eyes, so I'm just going to really concentrate the powder right under my lower lash line. And for the rest of my face, I'm just going to dip a fluffy brush. I promise this isn't all Milk makeup products, but I did get quite a few items to try. So this is the matte bronzer stick. I got it in the shade Bake, which is the lightest shade. And if I'm not mistaken, you just go right in. I'm going to put this on my cheek, and then I'm going to use my e.l.f. airbrush stipple brush to blend it out. I really like this brush for cream product. Okay. Oops.
I think I made a mistake.
I didn't mean for it to go on that thick. Oh my god, I brought it down like, oh no. I just thought it'd be like a nice, small line. I do like it though. I just put way too much on. Let me... See, that's what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do on the other side. I don't know, this might be a little bit too orangey for my skin, but we will see. I am putting a little bit on my nose right here for a nice sun-kissed look. Temples up here. Okay, so that was a learning experience, but we made it through. Okay. So I don't have any Milk highlighters or blushes to try, but I did pick up these two Scott Barnes palettes. I got these on super sale. There was like a flash sale where these were super discounted for only an hour, and I snagged them. I'm not really familiar with Scott Barnes brand. I know he's J.Lo's makeup artist, if I'm not mistaken. These are really, really hyped, so I'm really excited to try them. I'm going to go in with blush first. See my dog just casually walk by. So this is the CHIC palette. All right, so I'm going to go in with this color right here. It is the shade Minimalist. This is what the color is supposed to look like when it's swatched. Very peachy, almost like a tangerine color. I don't know how I feel about that blush palette. I did swatch all the shades when I first got it, and I'm a little indifferent about it, but we shall see. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the Scott Barnes Illuminator palette. I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Candlelight, and I'm going to mix it a little bit with Twilight Sand. It's not bad. My favorite shade in this palette, just by swatching it, is Pink Crush in Pinkaboo. And while I have you here, we're just gonna swatch them. Here is Pink Crush, and there's Pinkaboo. Those are really pretty, but since I'm wearing an orange sweater today, I just figured we would not use pink. So since I kind of want this video to be more complexion focused, for my eyeshadow, all I did was take a matte brown shade to define my crease a little bit, and then I ran that same shade right under my lower lash line. So we're skipping eyeshadow today. So for mascara, I've had this sitting in my drawer for a couple of weeks now, and I have been waiting to use it. This is the brand new Melt mascara that they came out with. This is in the Beetlejuice collection packaging, but they are going to be keeping this around. This is going to be a permanent item for Melt Cosmetics, just going to be rebranded into different packaging because this, I guess, was the Beetlejuice limited edition packaging. I've heard nothing but rave reviews about this mascara. I am very excited to try it. Okay, there is one coat. So it's really hard for me to say if I like this or not. It looks really nice, but it is a little bit clumpy and liquidy, but this is a fresh, brand new tube of mascara. As with any mascara, the first time you use it, it's going to be extremely wet. I find that mascaras work a little bit better a few weeks after opening it. When it dries up just a little bit, that's when I feel like when it's at its peak. But so far, I think it looks really nice. It separates my lashes, but not like spidery lashes. So I picked up 2 Milk lipsticks. I'm like going between Milk makeup and Melt cosmetics. So Milk and Melt is what I've been using today. Okay, so I got 2 different shades. I got the shades Wifey and the shades Skills. So here is what Wifey looks like right here. I really like the packaging on these. It's a magnetic closure. That's cool. Oh, awesome. It has the name of the shade not only on the bottom of the component, but on the little twisty top as well. So I also got the shade Skills. For today's makeup look, we're going to go in with Skills, but I do want to use a lip liner. I don't have any new lip liners to use, so I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk liner. I feel like when in doubt, whatever the shade is, I can always use Pillow Talk and it just works. I did order a bunch of Juvia's Place lip liners. They haven't arrived yet, but I'm super excited to try those out. I'm going to add a little bit of gloss. I'm going to go in with Buxom's White Russian lip cream just in the center. Just so it doesn't look so flat on my face. I don't have any new setting sprays to try, so I'm just going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finishing Spray. And I'm going to zoom you in so we can get a look at what my makeup looks like right now. I actually do really like this mascara. All right, so this is what the skin is looking like. I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up because it is very subtle, but I am getting some clinginess on my chin. Every single foundation that I have ever tried does this. I have not tried a single foundation that does not do this to my chin. I am getting a bit of gathering around the nose area. I'm going to turn off my lights. Bring them back up. There's Charlie. All right, so my husband's actually about to walk in the door, and that means my dogs are gonna go absolutely ballistic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off camera, I'm going to eat some lunch, do some things around the house, and then I'm gonna come back in a couple of hours and we're gonna see how everything held up. So take one final look. And I will be right. All right, I am back. It has been a couple of hours since I did my makeup, and in that time I did eat lunch and I took a little nap and just kind of lounged around the house for a few hours, and I am going to zoom you in and we're going to take a look and see on how my face is holding up. So the lipstick pretty much completely wore off, which I was expecting it to. It wasn't a like liquid matte lipstick by any means, so I knew that was going to come off after I ate. I'm really liking this foundation. Like I said earlier, it is, let me see if I can get a little, it is clinging to some areas in my chin. I have some bumps on my chin. This is literally every single foundation I've ever tried does this. I don't know if there's something that I can do to stop it. So it is gathering down there on some spots. It's not doing it nearly as bad as my Rare Beauty foundation. I really like my Rare Beauty foundation for everywhere else on my face except on my chin. It really clings on. So this one doesn't do it as bad as that one. And it doesn't bother me. So I would definitely wear this and feel comfortable with it out in public without it bothering me at all. It's gathering a little bit on my nose right here, as you can see. Again, every single foundation that I've ever tried does this. But everywhere else, I think it looks really, really good. It truly is blurring my skin. And I don't know if that's with it being in conjunction with the Hydro Grip Primer, but they definitely work really well together, and I'm so obsessed with this foundation. I'm really, really happy with how my skin is looking right now. So I'm going to zoom you out. We are going to talk about each product and my final thoughts on them. Okay, so the Hydro Grip Primer is a $30 primer. It is really expensive, especially considering the size of the bottle you are getting. I don't know how long this is going to last me. Hopefully it's gonna last a long time because I do like how it feels. I did mention that the scent was a little unpleasant, but again, it just smells like the ingredients. It doesn't smell like anything fragrant, so it's something that I can definitely handle. Curious to see what this will do under my other foundations. I really want to try this underneath my Rare Beauty foundation to see if it helps with the chin area at all. I really do think this is a cool product, and I can't wait to continue to use this under other foundations. The Blur Liquid Matte Foundation is a $40 foundation. Again, that's pretty pricey, but oh my God, I love it. I think it's worth every single penny. I love the way my skin looks. It truly is a blurring foundation. I kept looking in the mirror. That sounded so conceited, but my skin just looks so fresh and good, and it looks like it's blurred. I can't get over it. Again, like I've been saying, it's not perfect. I do still have the issues down here around my mouth and my chin, but I do like how this holds up better than all my other foundations. Did just move this into my everyday drawer, so this is going to be probably my new holy grail foundation, and I'm really, really happy with it. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. If you have, let me know what you think about it. But yeah, I think this is an excellent foundation. Flex Concealer retails for $28, and I really like this too. I don't notice any creasing. I do really appreciate how it wasn't too liquidy upon first application, but it also didn't dry down right away. I was able to put the concealer all over where I needed to on my face and then go back in and blend it. A lot of times when you go in with a concealer that's not super liquidy like this one, you don't have a lot of time to work with it and blend it into the skin until it completely dries down, and then you're pretty much screwed. But yeah, I really like how this blended. I think it's a really nice product. The Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder, it retails for $29, but I actually got it for $14 on sale. I really like it. I think combined with that foundation, this truly does blur the skin. I did concentrate it under my eyes because that's where I get the most creasing. And I did notice that I have had less issues in my under eyes using this powder than I have any other powder in my collection. Typically, even when I do set my under eyes, I still get that weird concealer crease right here. And it's been a few hours and I still haven't noticed anything wacky going on under my eye area. So I would love to credit this. I think this is excellent. Again, I didn't like the little sifter that came with it. So that is just my one gripe with it, but it's not a big deal. You can just pop it out. But yeah, I think this is an excellent product, especially with it being on sale for $14. I'll have everything I'm mentioning linked down below. So if this is still on sale for $14 and you want to give it a try, I highly recommend it. I think it's excellent. The Milk Matte Bronzer is $28 and I absolutely love it. I know we had some issues with it going in. We went a little thick on one side, but we learned, we fixed it, and I really like it. I think I look so sun-kissed right now. I thought it might be a little bit too orange for me because I am very, very fair, but I think it looks good. I mean, I could be very wrong. You could be watching at home being
Like, no, you're orange.
I feel like I look so, like, slightly sun-kissed, like, even though that's clearly not the case because it's like 32 degrees right now while I'm filming this. But yeah, I really like it. I think it's so beautiful and I think this is going to last me a super duper long time. So while it's more on the pricey side, $30, this is going to last me forever. So I definitely like this. This has also been moved to my everyday makeup drawer. Super excited to have this. Okay, so I'm going to talk about these two together, the Scott Barnes palettes. I did not pay the full price. I think I got these for like 60% off or something wacky like that. Blush palette is $58 and the highlighting palette is $68. So the blush palette, it's okay. Like I feel like when you're paying that much, you should be getting more. This is 1000% marked up because it's Scott Barnes. Again, if you're a big fan of Scott Barnes and he's some like makeup genius, I am so sorry. I just don't really know who he is. They're okay. Like if you can get this on sale, I think it'd be worth it. Like I'm fine. What I spent on this, I believe I got it for like 50 or 60% off and I'm fine with that. I'm not mad at that. For $58 for this, save your money. There are so many other blush formulas out there that I think are better. My Patrick Ta blushes, I would 10 times recommend those over this. But again, if you are interested in this palette, wait till you can get it on sale. Would definitely recommend the Lunar Beauty Moon Prism blush palette over the Scott Barnes blush palette. That's just personal preference, but this is just way too expensive for what it is. And that's all I have to say about that. I don't know in what world someone would charge $68 for this palette. Again, I did not pay full price for this. I paid at least half off, so I'm not mad at what I paid, but for me personally, I'm pretty much limited to these shades right here. I won't be able to use these shades at all, so that's pretty much half the palette that I can't use. And for $70, it's just... And while they're pretty, I just think $68 for this, it's just not it. There's a lot of indie brands out there that do highlight formulas better than this. Again, it's not a bad palette by any means. It's just not worth the price point. I wasn't blown away. If you do buy these or you do have these, they're not bad. They perform fine. To me personally, they just weren't anything special. So the Melt Cosmetics mascara retails for $24 and I do really like it. It's not my favorite mascara. I think right now my favorite mascara that I've ever tried is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara, and that is this guy right here. Between the two, I would definitely choose my Perversion mascara, but this is a really nice mascara. I definitely see myself repurchasing this when I do run out. Again, like I said earlier, this is a limited edition Beetlejuice collection packaging. They are going to be keeping this as a permanent item. It's just going to be rebranded into their regular Melt packaging. I think it's definitely worth trying out. I really like it. I have no complaints and I definitely recommend it. All right, last and certainly not least is the Milk Matte Hydrating Lip Color. These retails for $24 a piece, but they are currently on sale for $12, which is what I paid for mine. I don't know if I would say these are worth $24. I do really like how they felt on the lips. They are hydrating. They're not matte. They're not gonna stay on your lips. They don't claim to be. So for $24, I think that's a little steep. For $12, absolutely. Yeah, it feels really nice and it definitely feels moisturizing. It feels like a lip balm almost, like it doesn't feel like a traditional lipstick. So they are really nice. I definitely think if you're interested in trying them, try them now while they're on sale. I don't know how long the Milk sale is going to be going on, but for $12, I think if there's some shades that you like, I suggest picking them up while you can before the price goes back up because they are nice and I really do like them. But for $24, I think that's a little steep. Now, thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I got ready to do nothing because I'm in quarantine and I haven't left my house. So yeah, I appreciate you watching this. I know that I'm very late in the game on trying these products. I was really impressed with everything that I tried from Milk Makeup today. So if there's anything you recommend me trying, let me know. I'm really interested in like the stick blushes like this. So let me know if you've tried any. Give me your recommendations down below. I would love to try some more products from them. And that is it. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and I will see you guys next time. Bye.